Welcome back to Jessi Fit Pilates, your home to get fit, toned, and flexible as you strengthen, stretch, and smile. If you're here, it is the time for a magic circle abs and core workout. It's about an intermediate, maybe a little bit too advanced. Remember, you can always modify any exercise or leave it out, just fast forward it. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and check out some of my free challenges and head over to the blog and read some articles that maybe will help you involve some more wellness into your life. We are going to start today on all fours, and let's place the circle around your upper arms, and you'll have to press outwardly into the circle just a little bit. And I'm going to take my hands directly underneath my shoulders and knees underneath my hips. And I'm just going to do a few cat-cows here, rounding my spine, and then arching it. I might need to adjust it. I need to drop that down just a little bit. And then rounding it. And arching it. Two more like that, breathing in. Spreading through my fingers, opening into the circle, breathing out as I arch, and breathing in. Really stretching my spine, really dropping my belly. One more time. Breathing in one more time, and then exhaling. I'm gonna spin it around, and I'm gonna keep the circle around my arms today, and I'm going to press outwardly into the circle, right, opening it, and then I'm going to roll back, anchoring my feet down, just about my bra line, stomach in, anchoring the feet down and up, and rolling back, and up. A few more like that, one vertebra at a time, lower back, middle back, and then middle back comes up, sitting up tall, exhaling down, stomach pulled in, and inhaling to come up. A few more, exhaling down, and inhaling up one more time, and then holding it back there, and just opening into the circle, lifting the leg, lowering, keeping that angle at the knee. And then as you open, pulse into the circle, or as you lift the leg, open the circle. Open, open. Stomach pulls in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and grab the circle and place it in front of you. We're gonna lay onto our elbow now. Or come into almost like a side elbow position. And I'm going to come into a 90-degree position here and draw my elbow underneath my shoulder. And I'm gonna reach the leg out and push down into the circle and then release and bring it in, right? So pressing and in, pressing in. Let's exhale. Inhale. Now if you want to make it harder, reach back without arching your back. So reach that heel. I'm reaching my heel back towards my screen there. Press in, press in. And to make it a little harder, I can extend the bottom leg. Reach. Last 5, 4. Staying really still on the torso. Awesome. Now, from here, I'm going to sit back up and I'm going to lift my arms up so the elbows are straight. I'm going to draw my shoulders back and I'm going to come into this half V position. I'm going to squeeze the circle gently. I'm going to twist my elbows one way, trying to keep the feet still, then twist the other way. Twist, twist. Now, you can try it with straight legs. It'll be quite a bit harder. Twist, twist. twist, twist. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna come onto the other side now. Elbow is underneath my shoulder. I'm coming into this almost fetal position. I'll push into that bottom arm. Now I'm gonna reach the leg out as I push down into the circle. Bring it in. Reach. Bring it in. Reach. In. Push. To make it more challenging, of course, push down to the circle more, but reach the back leg towards the wall behind you without arching the lower back. In. And then still pushing into that bottom arm, keeping the neck and the spine long. And then to make it a little harder, send your weight into your hip, extend the bottom leg, bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Three, 2, 1. Now, from here, let's go ahead and bring the circle in front of you. And let's do a leg press. Come onto you. Let's go onto the hands actually. And press the leg down and lift. You can tend onto the fingers. I'm going to try to keep my chest lifted. Now, push the circle down, raise this leg up. Push it down, lift, push. And then as you press the circle down, lift that opposite leg, trying to keep the hips down. Push, left, push, left. Stay tall through the chest. And then finally, see if you can do it with a straight leg. That'll be a little bit more challenging. Four more. 3, 2, and then hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll turn around so you have a view of the leg. Leg presses, hands reach back, chest lifts up. Bend the bottom knee to start. Push down into the circle and release. Push, release, push, release. Now hold it down, raise this knee, lower, raise, lower. Keep the abs pulled in tight. And then release the circle as you release, as you lower the leg, and then press, release. Keep the spine lifted, keep the core engaged, and then see if you can do it with a straight leg. Try to keep the ledges of the circle reaching up tall. 4 more times. I definitely feel this in my hips. 2 to go. 1 more time, and then let it go down. Go ahead and grab your circle. I'm gonna take one leg and hook it into that circle, and I'm gonna lay back, and I'm gonna take the opposite hand, right? And I'm gonna take it behind the nape of my back, and then this leg I'm gonna press out and in. I'm gonna go into a flat back position. So my back stays pressed into the mat, right? And that, I'm gonna keep my head curled up. You can always keep it down if that bothers your neck, but I am using the weight of my hand to keep that head down. And then from here, we can go into a bicycle move, right? Bicycle, bicycle. And then if you wanna make that really hard, keep the circle as still as you can as you bicycle the other leg, and then try it in reverse. Reverse, you can always grab onto the circle if you need to. Keep flattening the low back to the mat, keep engaging through the abs, and then maybe let it go. 4 more. 3, reaching in, up, out, in, up, out, in, up, out. One more time. Awesome. I'm gonna let my head go and I'll give it a cross stretch before we go on to the other side. So I'll anchor that hip down, right? It's hard with a straight leg, but keep that hip down and really get that other leg stretch. I can let that leg go and it's already in this hand. So I'll place that foot into the ledge. I'll take my bottom knee, bend it in, flatten the lower back down. I'm gonna reach that leg out and in like a press position. And really stretching the up leg. Now I can bring the head up into a head curl position. Really drawing the abs in. And then you can go into a bicycle, right? Reach, in, bend, extend, reach, slide. And you can make these big, you can do them up high, really play around, and then maybe let go. 2 more in this direction, and then we'll reverse it, and let it go. So push out, up, bend, reach, out, up, bend, reach. Remember, if your neck starts to hurt too much, you can always take your head down. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna let that go. Place the circle into the other hand and give that leg a big stretch. From here, I'm gonna come onto my tummy. And I'm gonna place the circle, placing this hand first. And I'm gonna put the other hand under my shoulder, right? So it's gonna be a cobra. So we're gonna press down just into the circle for a second. Try to draw that shoulder into its socket, release. Right, so I'm really looking to control that down and I'm gonna push, release. I really feel that push, release. Now that may be enough. You really want to stabilize your hips so they shouldn't be moving a lot. Now push down, push into your bottom arm, come up and try to stay even on both sides. And then release. Shoulder down, push, cobra, release. Shoulder slides down, press, cobra. Just like 2 more here. Let it go. Slide that shoulder down, press, cobra, release. Great one if you've been at a desk a lot. Draw that shoulder down, push, release. I'm going to slide it over to the other side. And my other hand is going to come right underneath my shoulder. I need to adjust a little bit. And I'm going to draw that shoulder down into its socket. I'll press into that hand, and then I'll press up. I'll release it down. Then I'll draw that shoulder into its socket. I'll press into the circle and then come up. Okay, so let's start with just the shoulder. So shoulder blade draws down, press into the circle, release. Right, I feel a big stretch here. Shoulder blade reaches down towards my waist, hips stay still, press, release. Place that shoulder down, press into the circle, release. Now let's add the cobra position. So draw that shoulder blade down, push into the circle, cobra up, slowly release it. Shoulder blade reaches back, push into the circle, cobra up. Shoulder blade down, push into the circle, cobra up. 2 more. Shoulder blade down, push into the circle. 1 more time. shoulder blade down, push into the circle, come on up. Slide that circle down. Let's take a child's pose. Hips reach back. Now I'm going to place the circle behind me with my knees bent. And I'm going to press it down and lift. We need to bring that in a little closer. This is definitely a hard one. It's a big shoulder open. So push, release. Push. Actually going to slide the way. So just adjust a little bit if you need to. Both hands will stay on it. Lift up through your chest. Push down. Lift. Push. Lift. And then push and see if you can lift one leg lower. As you can see, I can barely do it. Big stretch in my chest. Push. 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 That's 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. I'm going to stretch my arms forward. And bring them forward. Now I'm going to place the circle onto the mat. And I'm going to press my feet down into the circle. Release. Press. Release. Press. Release. Now I'm going to take one foot down. I'm going to leave one foot on the circle. I'm going to press down, release, press, release. Now push down on that circle, lift the hips, lower, press, lift, roll down to the spine, release, push, up, down, down, 2 more, push, up, down, down, push, up. Hold it up, and let's go ahead and press that circle down, 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 down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down through your spine. You can just take the other foot down onto the circle, and then slide this foot down, push down with the circle, release. Right, readjust your hips. Abs are in tight. Then press the circle down, roll up into a bridge, release down, press down, roll up, release down, press, roll up, release down, press, roll up, release down. A few more, press, roll up, release down, press, roll up, and then press down, take it up, and pulse up, 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 up. Roll on down. I'm going to take the circle into my hands. I'm going to reach my arms back. Take a big stretch here. I'm going to reach my hands up and roll all the way up. And take a big stretch. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this magic circle workout. My name is Jessi. I hope you subscribe if you enjoyed what you did here with me. I have tons of magic circle workouts. Head on over to the blog and to my website. I also do online training, and I'd love to know what it is you want to see next. So comment below and let me know. Thanks for tuning in.